Good afternoon. This is call number 2007-71659 in the interest of Vanna, Vivian, and Valerie Martinez. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Please state your name and your relationship to the children.
Victor Martinez, father of Vanna Nicole Martinez and Vivian Marisol Martinez.
All right, and representing Attorney General, State of Texas.
Andrea Eoff.
Court will note that the custodial parent, Nicole Lee Gonzalez, is not present. She was personally served on November 1st, 2021 at 4:48 p.m. at 4114 Durant Avenue, Trailer 61 in Deer Park, Harris County, Texas. She's not filed an answer. Is that correct, Ms. Eoff?
That is correct, Your Honor.
She was given further notice of this Zoom hearing, or attempted further notice of this Zoom hearing by certified mail. Return receipt requested, which remained unclaimed. But we'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. Before we begin, we'd like to ask that you admit State's Exhibit 1. It's the pay record for this case.
Mr. Martinez, have you had an opportunity to look at the financial activity report?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
And do you have any objection to me admitting it into evidence?
This this document is something that was furnished as a plan. Yes, I mean, I agreed to that.
You don't have any objections to me admitting it into evidence, is that correct?
Correct, sir.
All right, then State's Exhibit 1 is admitted.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to call Victor Martinez.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Martinez, will you please state your name for the record?
Victor Martinez.
And will you please state the names and ages of your children?
My daughter, Vanna Nicole Martinez, 18, and Vivian Marisol Martinez, 15.
All right. And is it true that you have had full-time possession of your children since April 4th, 2010? And that
Yes,
you have possession of them today?
yes, that is correct.
And can you explain for the court how you came to have possession of your children?
On April 4th of 2010, I received a call from CPS to go pick up my daughters at Bayshore Hospital in Pasadena due to having found Miss Nicole Gonzalez with, she was in labor of another child and was found to have some, I don't know exactly what they found, but it was cause for the children to be removed.
Okay, so you have had possession of your children at CPS's direction from April 4th, 2010 to today.
That is correct. Yes.
You expect to continue to have possession of your children. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. One's fixing to graduate.
Thank you.
That's
And
long.
is it true that you currently have a child support arrears in the amount of $140,589.09 as of May 11th, 2022?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to confirm judgment on that amount and then release that entire amount due to you having possession of the children for the time period that you have?
That is correct. Yes.
And are you asking that the court order that judgment after release on that arrearage be set at $0?
Yes, that is correct.
Mhm. And are you currently providing private medical and dental insurance for your children?
Yes, that is correct.
And are you asking the court to order that you continue to provide that private insurance?
Yes, that is correct.
And are you asking that the court modify your child support to $0 per month due to your continued possession of the children?
Yes, that is correct.
And do you believe an order to this effect would be in your children's best interest?
Yes, I do believe so. That is correct.
Thank you. I have no further questions, Your Honor, and pass this witness.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Let me see the order again. All right, you're excused.
Thank you.
Your Honor, when you're ready, I'll bring the next case in from the break rooms.
Okay, bring them on. All right, this is cause number 2012-54964 in the interest of Alasia Jones. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
My name is Crystal Weefall. I'm Malaysia Jones' mother.
Sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
Jones, the father. Sure.
All right, and representing the Attorney General, State of Texas.
Andrea Eoff.
All right, Ms. Eoff, we've got a suit for modification of support order, motion to confirm support arrearage. We're having a hearing. Do we have any stipulations?
Yes, Your Honor. The parties stipulate that the monthly child support amount should be $370 a month, and it was calculated based on actual income evidence that was provided. The parties stipulate $307 a month. I may have said that incorrectly. 307. And the parties stipulate that medical support be set at $53 a month, and that neither party has access to private health insurance, and that Ms. Wheatfall will continue providing government medical insurance for the kids. And also in calculating that child support, we've taken into account 4 additional children for Mr. Jones. The parties have also agreed to maintain the non-disclosure and keep Ms. Wheatfall's information confidential in the order. The only thing that we're having a hearing on right now is whether or not the new support should be retroactive to the date of service. So it's my understanding that Ms. Wheatfall would like for it to be retroactive to December 1st, 2021 is when the new support amount would start. But Mr. Jones would prefer that the new support amount start on June 1st, 2022. And the outcome of that conflict will determine what our arrears are.
Go ahead.
All right. At this point in time, Your Honor, I would like to ask that you admit our pay record.
All right, let me ask the mother, have you had an opportunity to look at the financial activity report?
Yes,
And you had objections of me admitting it into evidence?
No.
All right, sir, have you had an opportunity to look at the financial activity report?
Yes, sir.
Have any objections of me admitting it into evidence?
No, sir.
All right, State's Exhibit A is admitted.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. All right, Your Honor, we'd like to call Crystal Wheatfall.
Okay,
All right, Miss Wheatfall, can you hear me?
yes, ma'am.
All right, will you please state your name for the record?
Crystal Marie Weepaw.
And will you please state the name and age of your child?
Alasia Jones. She's 14.
All right. And Miss Wheatfall, is it true that you would like for this modified support obligation to be retroactive to the date of service, meaning that the new child support amount would start on December 1st, 2021?
Yes, ma'am.
And can you explain to the court why you would like that?
I believe that I've been more than generous to him for the last 14 years, and I believe he owes that to my daughter.
All right. And is it your understanding that if this modification is retroactive to December 1st, then the arrears will be confirmed at the November 30th, 2021 amount of $265.59?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you in agreement with that?
Yes, ma'am.
all
All right. I have no further questions and pass this witness, Your Honor.
right, Mr. Jones, do you have any questions of Ms. Wheatfall?
Not directly, no, sir.
Okay, call your next witness, Ms. E.L.
All right. I'd like to Ernest Jones. Mr.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Jones, will you please state your name for the record?
Ernest Jones.
All right. And will you state the name and age of your child?
Alasia Jones, 14.
And is it true that you would like this modified support amount to begin on June 1st, 2022?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you aware that if the support starts on June 1st, then your medical support arrearage will be confirmed as of April 30th, 2022, and the amount will be $132.30?
Yes, ma'am.
And why is it that you believe this modification should start June 1st, 2022?
Because for one, like I don't have a problem paying the money, but the whole time when to me, I feel like if she wouldn't be putting me on child support back then, because I've been paying as far as I've been working, they've been taking it out. I didn't have no problem paying that. But I also have, you know what I'm saying, like other obligations that I have to play on, and I have other kids. So I don't have no problem paying the money. I'm just saying if she wanted to put me on there back then, I would have had nobody problem. But she wanted just to put me on medical support. So,
Oh,
that's all I'm saying. I mean, other than the 5 kids I have about to be put on child support, I also have 3 other kids too as well. So I'm trying, even though I can't see my kids, I'm still paying off money to take care of them. So all I'm asking, if it was to start now, it would be better for me. But I don't have no problem paying for what she's asking for. I just needed to start June.
All right. Your Honor, I have no further questions and pass this witness.
Ms. Wheatfall, do you have any questions for Mr. Jones?
I don't really have a question for him, but as far as
Okay,
just to address y'all.
hold on just a second. Hold on. I'm gonna let you say something, but you don't have any questions for him at this time?
I don't have any questions for him. No, I'm just wanting to
All right.
correct what he said about the
Okay,
child support.
hold on. I'm gonna let you say something in a minute. Okay, Ms. Eoff, do you have any further witnesses?
I do not, Your Honor.
All right. Now, Ms. Whitfall, you wanted to say something?
Yes, sir. As far as child support, I'm not doing anything to doing. I did file child support on him, and when I did put medical support on him, me and him both came to an agreement because he had no job, nowhere to live, and he was dealing with mental issues at the time. I was trying to be nice and also keep my daughter covered under Medicaid because she is also sick. So, as far as me not trying to put child support on him, he knows that I have been trying to put child support on him through every child that he's had, and he asked me to put child support on him through every child that he had, but for some reason it just never went through the whole process. But I've never not wanted to put child support on him, so he needs to correct that, and he knows that for a fact.
All right, Mr. Jones, anything further you want to say?
Your Honor.
What is the current amount of child support, Ms. Eoff?
I believe that the current amount of child support was 0, but I will confirm that for you. Just 1 second.
It can't be 0. I've got a financial activity report here. Well,
It was medical support only.
oh, it's only medical support. Okay.
Correct, Your Honor. There was no monthly child support obligation prior to this modification.
Oh, okay. All right, the court orders that the modified support amounts to begin December 1st, 2021. All other stipulations are approved. Anything further?